Look at Tuesday morning, South Central as well as Alaska. We are watching some of those colder conditions that continue to spread in across the state. In fact, looking outside, you can see not much going on across South Central. We're going to continue to hold on to these cold and sunny conditions here over the next couple of days. Now, there is a dense fog advisory out towards southern parts of the Mat-Su Valley. That is in effect until 10 a.m. this morning. We've been seeing that visibility fluctuating anywhere from about a quarter of a mile or less up to about 3 miles. And so that's what we're going to be watching here as we welcome in the remainder of the morning hours. But as far as what we continue to see across South Central is those temperatures staying on the colder side. Let's go ahead and pull that graphic back up again. Temperatures continue to remain at or below normal for this time of year, not only for South Central, but through the interior as well. That is where we're holding on to some of those colder conditions. In fact, temperatures have been bottoming out as low as about 20 below through parts of the interior. Nowhere near the coldest air we've seen so far this season, but it will rival some of that colder air that we did see back in October. We're watching two storms this week, one for western Alaska, which will lead to some increasing snow showers later this afternoon. Nothing significant, just an inch or so of snow to be expected, with a better chance for snow arriving for southwest Alaska as well as south central by week's end, and that's going to bring some snow in the forecast. And it's been more than a week since we've seen any measurable snowfall here in Anchorage. Of course, the last week we did see some parts of the Kenai that continued to see some of that snow. But light snow will return as we close out this week. We're sitting at 22.5 inches for the season, which is nearly 13 inches above average. And we established our snow depth back on October 28th and 29th. And you can see that snow depth has depleted from a high of 19 inches down to where we're currently sitting at 10 inches. And that will likely continue to dwindle away an additional inch or so here over the next couple of days before snow builds back in across South Central. Still fairly quiet for much of mainland Alaska. We are seeing some light areas of wintry mix and rain occurring along and east of Cordova out towards Yakutat. That is from that area of low pressure that's really kind of fizzling out. Not expecting any significant issues. Out west as you head through the Bering, notice that occluded front that continues to push eastward with that area of low pressure. That's what we're going to be watching for. That's going to bring some light snow showers for western and southwest Alaska through the afternoon. Wind chills this morning sitting at 18 below in Anaktuvuk, 2 degrees in Fairbanks, 7 below in Dead Horse. Meanwhile, for the southern coastline, we're seeing those wind chills in the teens and the 20s, with the Aleutians and southeast seeing the warmest weather compared to the rest of the state. Southeast will tap into those colder conditions here over the next couple of days, with highs set to drop down near freezing as we welcome in the weekend. The Aleutians really the only area of the state where we're not going to see a significant cool down compared to what we are seeing across the rest of Alaska. So here over the next couple of hours, snow will increase for southwest. Nothing significant. We may see an inch or two of that snowfall with some locally heavier amounts. That's quickly going to taper off overnight on into your Wednesday. We'll catch a brief break in the activity, and then the second storm arrives as we welcome in your Wednesday into Thursday, and that is the one that we're going to be seeing that's going to bring several inches of snowfall out towards southwest Alaska. We could see anywhere from 3 to 6 inches. Meanwhile, as it builds into South Central, we'll be watching the potential for a couple of inches of snowfall, although Anchorage and surrounding locations may only see an inch. So this next incoming storm, nothing significant when it comes to the amount of snow we'll see, but it will add on to the amount that we've seen so far this season. So we're going to continue to remain on the colder side. Notice with that incoming storm system that we've got later this week, how we've got a brief ridging building in across southwest Alaska as well as here in South Central. That's going to lead to a very gradual warming trend, I should say, as we welcome in the weekend. We're talking about those temperatures making a run near freezing. We're not talking about any significant warmth, but we will see those temperatures climb about 10 degrees as we see that chance for some snow building in. And then as quickly as those temperatures warmed, we're going to see them drop back down into the teens as we welcome in the start of next week. So this is just going to be a brief warming trend that's going to lead to some light snow showers across parts of South Central. And you can see the better chance arrives as we welcome in our Thursday night and then carries us into early Sunday morning. And right now, the best thinking when it comes to the amount of snow or where we'll see some of that heavier snowfall looks to occur through the western Susitna Valley, out through parts of the Kenai, and then through the Copper River Basin. Elsewhere across South Central, largely expecting to just see some light snow in the forecast. As far as what we're going to see today, dry and some sunshine. We're going to call it mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. Inland areas of south central warming into the 20s, while coastal regions manage to break into the 30s, if not the upper 30s as you head out towards Kodiak. Meanwhile, across the rest of the state, those afternoon highs certainly going to be on the colder side as you head into the interior. This is where we're going to see that afternoon warming to about 4 degrees in Fairbanks. Be prepared tomorrow morning. Parts of the interior will see those lows anywhere from about 5 to 20 below zero. So it's going to be a cold start to your Wednesday morning. In fact, statewide, tomorrow is going to be the coldest day that we've seen so far this week. We'll make it to 11 degrees in Fairbanks, 14 in Kotzebue, so colder the farther north you live. Meanwhile, out towards southeast as well as the Aleutians, this is where we'll see those temperatures break into the 40s. But as I've already said, here over the next couple of days, those highs in Juneau and surrounding locations, you will bottom back out near freezing for highs as this week draws to a close. We'll see the coldest stretch of weather staying with us through at least Thursday, and then there's that brief warming trend that will carry highs back near freezing through Saturday, and then you can see we rapidly drop off back into the teens as we welcome in the early start of next week. Here over the next couple of mornings, we will see those lows in south central anywhere from the single digits and the teens, and we could even see some localized areas of freezing fog once again as you step out the door tomorrow morning. So giving you another live look outside, we're going to call it mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies across south central. Some areas will hold on to a bit of cloud coverage at times today, but expect the general trend to be those sunnier conditions with the cold weather to remain. Of course, we'll have more on that coming up in the noon show as well as into the evening newscast. For now, have a great Tuesday, and of course, you want to make sure that you remain careful on those roadways.